Okay, this is... We're doing a slow pan around the museum. And German aircraft down there. And if you recognize that tail insignia, you're going to see that that is a honking big, very familiar,
up Loveland Pass around Denver.
B-29, which is probably slightly radioactive. And going over this way, you get probably the only passenger aircraft that did a deliberate barrel roll. It's the prototype Boeing jetliner. And God, it's big. And if you look over there, you're going to see this little thing called the Concorde. You may have heard of it. Okay, more later. Alright, just looking at the cockpit of the Enola Gay. You have no idea how big this thing looks up close. There's a nifty little float plane, Kingfisher, I guess. And up there is some kind of glider, probably German. And it's an acrobatic aircraft. Other aircraft. And just getting a look-see up there. Yeah, that's I don't know what that is, but it's small. And of course, the museum's complete without a Piper Cub. Okay. Right over here to that funny pusher propeller, and I don't know what that is, but it can't possibly be manned. It's too small. Over here we have a German jet bomber. And right next to it, a World War II era Sikorsky helicopter. That's something you'll hear every day. And over here is yet another one of Mr. Northrop's infamous flying wings. Let's see if we can look into the cockpit, shall we? We shan't. It's too small. Just take a look at that. That's like a laminated wooden glider. And you just want to hang that thing in your living room. And just below it is something ever so slightly faster. It's the big bad SR-71. And right above that, what you call it? Corsair. And some kind of float plane. Okay, this one's for you, Bill. You may be just slightly familiar with this thing. I'm sure after working for 10 years on the darn thing, you're thoroughly sick of it, but I thought it was nifty. Especially because I didn't see those maneuvering jets there when I was watching the Discovery Channel program. And that's kind of ridiculous because I don't see how they could have insignia on a non-operational aircraft, but I don't know. So that's nifty. Okay, here's the other side of the F-23. Getting a good look at it. And there's a Grumman carrier of some sort, A6, A7 something. And over there's a really shiny shooting star. Man, you could go blind looking at that thing. This is another infamous Bill project. The AIM-120 AMRAAM missile. Teeny tiny intakes. There we go. Okay, there's the F1 again, and that's a F-86, which is always cool. And walking around here, we've got the F-86's rival. Dun, dun, dun. It's the Soviet MiG-5, I think it is. MiG-5 or MiG-9. Whichever. Anyway, it's evil. And over there's the tail of the SR-71. Big old skunk works thing on the side. And another view of that floodplain. And this is what you get when you go fall behind in the technology war. A cheap American copy of a German missile. How about that? It's called the Loon, which is somehow vaguely appropriate. And speaking of rockets, here's one. That one. You see where they took out part of the heat tiles for it.
Okay, I'm going to be blunt with you. That's got a NASA logo on it, but I haven't got the faintest idea what it is aside from a powered glider. And why NASA would have one, I don't know.
Here, the horrors of food in a tube, especially Russian food in a tube. Okay, that looks pretty similar to the poo stuff I got a photo of earlier. Yes, that's exactly what it looks like. That's where the pee comes out. You sensing a pattern here? And that's a shuttle comset up there. And various Mercuries and Geminis. Another Gemini. And a boilerplate version of the Apollo command module with the actual inflatable flotation bags from the Apollo 11 mission. There's that weird glider thing again, which I can't get a decent shot of.
And when they came back, to get Mach 25 air and it filled the hole in the sky.
Yeah, that's the Mars Pathfinder, the Sojourner rover. Shiny, ain't it? That's cute, but I don't know what it is. And that's the aft end of a space shuttle. These do not sit underneath the engines when they fire. Not sure what that is. That's really not sure what that is. I have no idea what satellite that is, but it's darn pretty. Okay, this freaks me out. This is yet another German World War II missile design with wooden guidance fins. That's freaky.